Good morning, everyone, to the respected judges and the panelists here and my colleagues. I'm Dr. Sukanya Gore and I'll be presenting my topic on the comparative study of modified procedure with mitomycin C versus amniotic membrane graft for pterygium excision. Now we know that pterygium surgery with bare sclera technique is associated with recurrence, which is as high as 24 to 89%. Now, various adjunctive treatments have been used which aimed at inhibiting the fibroblast proliferation, covering the bare sclera with a tissue of similar properties. Now, amniotic membrane possesses anti-scarring, anti-angiogenic, and anti-inflammatory properties, which may be useful for treating the pterygium. Also, mitomycin C is an antimetabolite antibiotic agent that selectively inhibits the synthesis of DNA, cellular RNA, and protein, and hence affects the cellular proliferation for a long time. Now, the aims and objectives of my study were to compare the outcomes in the modified surgical procedure using mitomycin C versus amniotic membrane graft for pterygium excision with respect to recurrence, complications, and the surgical time. Now, it was a hospital-based randomized control trial. 164 patients were included and they were divided into two groups. 82 underwent modified procedure using the mitomycin C and the 82 underwent amniotic membrane grafting. I had included patients who were above 18 years of age, had nasal as well as temporal pterygium, like either of them, then grade 1 to 3 of pterygium, and those who are willing for follow-up. Exclusion criteria were any recurrent pterygium, pseudopterygium, any previous ocular surgery within the past 6 months, ocular morbidities such as corneal degeneration or dystrophy, dry eyes, corneal opacities and scarring, and advanced glaucoma. The group 1 underwent modified pterygium excision using mitomycin C and group 2 underwent pterygium excision with amniotic membrane graft. In both the groups, the duration of the surgery was calculated from the time after securing the superior rectus suture up to the time the lid speculum was removed. All the patients were discharged on the first post-operative day and were examined after 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months. Then during the follow-up, the patients were examined for the recurrence of pterygium, the possible side effects of mitomycin C, and if any graft complications were present. Now, in my study, the mean age in the AMG group was 54 years and in mitomycin was 55 years. In the AMG group, out of 82 patients, 44 were females and 38 were males. And in the mitomycin C group, out of 82, 47 were females and 35 were males. The mean duration of surgery in the AMG group was observed to be 33 minutes and in the MMC group was observed to be 17 minutes. The difference between the two groups was found to be statistically significant. The complications which were observed were in the AMG group, graft retraction was seen in 2 cases and graft inflammation was seen in 1 case. And in mitomycin C, corneal thinning was seen in 1 case and granuloma was seen in 1 case. The recurrence was found to be equal in both groups. There were 2 cases of recurrence in each groups. There was no statistically difference regarding recurrence in either of the groups. Now, in our study, the pterygium excision with amniotic membrane graft was compared to the modified procedure with mitomycin C, both of which are known to reduce the rate of recurrence. Now, the duration of the surgery with amniotic membrane graft was significantly higher than using the mitomycin C. In mitomycin C, 1 case had corneal thinning and 1 case had granuloma formation. And in AMG group, 2 cases of graft rejection and 1 case of graft inflammation was seen. No other sight-threatening complications were encountered in either of the group. Now, similar complications were also seen in the studies which are quoted below. Now, in the present study, there were 2 cases of recurrence in each of the groups. So my conclusion is that both the techniques had comparable minor treatable complications. Both of them were equally effective in reducing the recurrence rate. However, shorter surgical time, cost effectiveness, lesser post-operative inflammation, cosmetically better appearance, and meticulous use of intraoperative mitomycin C with lesser contact time makes the modified surgical procedure with mitomycin C an effective option for pterygium excision. These were my references for the study.